Good morning, guys. How are you doing today? It's raining here and it's kind of gray. It is a great day to curl up with a book. Today, I want to read The Gingerbread Man to you. So let me get that screen shared. I think I've figured out how to get the pictures to show and the words. Are you ready? Let's go. Once upon a little old man and a little old woman lived together on a little old farm. Every day from sunrise to sunset, the little old man worked outdoors, taking care of all the animals and all the chores on the farm. And every day from sunrise to sunset, the little old woman worked indoors, cooking and baking the most delicious treats to eat. Look at her, she's baking. She's got her flour and her butter. She's mixing it up in the bowl. One day, she decided to try something new. In a big bowl, she mixed some flour and some butter and some eggs, together with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a spoonful of ginger. She stirred and stirred until she had a ball of spicy gingerbread dough. Now, instead of just making a simple gingerbread cake, the little old woman decided to prepare a special surprise for the little old man. She rolled the dough out flat, cut it in the shape of a little man, and placed that little man on a cookie sheet. She stuck candy into the dough to make his eyes, nose, and mouth, and she added 3 more candies, all in a row, for his buttons. What a splendid gingerbread man he was! The little old woman popped the cookie sheet into the hot oven and waited for the gingerbread man to bake. It wasn't long before she could smell the delicious aroma of gingerbread coming from the oven. She opened the oven door ever so slightly to see if the gingerbread man was done. Much to her surprise, the gingerbread man sat up. Then he stood up, squeezed out the open oven door, jumped down to the kitchen floor, and ran out the front door of the house. Then he ran and he ran and he ran, down the driveway, past the sunflower garden, past the watermelon patch. The little old man and the little old woman ran too, chasing after the gingerbread man. "Stop! Stop!" they shouted. Look, you can see all the places he ran. There's the house. There's the sunflowers, and here they are with the watermelon patch. Let's see what happens. But the gingerbread man ran even faster, laughing and yelling as he ran. "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man." Try as they might, no matter how fast they ran, the little old man and the little old woman could not catch the gingerbread man. Soon he was out of sight. The gingerbread man ran and ran down the road, past a cow grazing in the field. "Stop, stop," yelled the cow. "Gingerbread men make good snacks." But the gingerbread man just laughed and said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. I ran from the little old man, I ran from the little old woman, and now I'll run away from you." Try as she might, no matter how fast she ran, the cow could not catch the gingerbread man. He crossed the railroad tracks on the way out of town, and soon he was out of sight. And still the gingerbread man ran and ran. He came to a yard where a sleepy cat lay dozing in the sun. A gentle breeze was blowing, and as the gingerbread man came running by, the spicy scent of gingerbread tickled the cat's nose. Smacking his lips, the cat jumped up and cried, "Stop, stop! You smell so delicious. Stop and let me have a bite to eat." But the gingerbread man just laughed and said, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. I ran from the cow, I ran from the little old man and the little old woman, and now I'll run away from you." And try as he might, no matter how fast he ran, the cat could not catch the gingerbread man, who was soon out of sight. Still the gingerbread man ran and ran, past the trees and through the forest. Soon he came upon a red fox sitting on the bank of a river. Look, there he is. Do you see the cattails growing by the water? Now the gingerbread man was feeling rather smug and sure of himself. After all, he had run faster than everyone. So before the fox even said a word, the gingerbread man teased him and said, Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I ran from the cat. I ran from the cow. I ran from the little old man and the little old woman, and now I'll run away from you." Now, the red fox was a rather clever fellow, as foxes usually are. He replied in a nonchalant voice, "Why in the world would I want to run after you?" Nonchalant means like he didn't care. That made the gingerbread man stop and think. He said, "Why? Because I would be very tasty to eat. That's why everyone else has been trying to catch me." You see what's happening here? There's the fox in the water. He's got the gingerbread man on his tail. Let's see what happens. "Well," said the fox, "that explains it. But you see, I've just had my lunch. I couldn't eat another bite even if I wanted to." The gingerbread man stood and thought a while about what the fox had said. He was still thinking when the fox asked, "By the way, where are you going now?" "That way," said the gingerbread man, pointing across the river. "Well, perhaps I can help you," said the fox. "You will get all wet if you try to cross the river by yourself. I'd be happy to give you a ride to the other side. You can sit on the tip of my tail while I swim across." "Why, thank you," said the gingerbread man, and he hopped on the tip of the fox's tail. After swimming part of the way across the river, the fox called out, "The water is getting deeper, my friend. Perhaps you would be more comfortable riding on my head." "That's thoughtful of you," said the gingerbread man, and he slid down the fox's tail and climbed onto his head. There he is, riding on that fox's head. The fox kept paddling across the river. As he approached the bank on the other side, he called out to the gingerbread man, seeming to be so friendly. "How are you doing? The water is getting even deeper. Perhaps you would be more comfortable if you were to ride on the tip of my nose for the rest of the journey." "Why, yes," said the gingerbread man. "That's a good idea." Let's look at this picture right here. Do we think it's going to be a good idea for the gingerbread man to ride on the tip of the fox's nose? I don't think so. Let's see what happens. And he perched himself on the end of the fox's nose. "Thank you," the gingerbread man started to say. But before he could even finish, the sly fox gave a little twist of his head, tossed the gingerbread man ever so lightly into the air, and opened his mouth wide. Chomp! Smack! Said the fox with a satisfied grin. "You are right, my friend. Gingerbread is very good to eat." The end. Look at that fox licking his lips. He got the best of that gingerbread man, didn't he? Did you like today's story? I hope so. See you next time.